Hello everyone, this is Leslie. Welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year. This is the first video I think I've done for the whole the first New Year. I've been unbelievably busy with my kids have been here. All 5 of them have been in my house for a long time. I'm gonna fix this. And they my oldest son just left yesterday. He's taking classes at Penn grad program, and he just left last night. I have one son who's leaving, I think, in 2 or 3 days to go back to Bucknell, and my youngest daughter is in 9th grade. So my daughter went back to start teaching remotely in Philadelphia, and my middle son, Timmy, went back to Notre Dame. So we've been full house for, I guess, from the 17th until they started drifting away on the 10th. 9th or 10th. So anyway, so it was a lot of fun and a lot of noise and a lot of activity, but didn't have a lot of time to get do a video. I wanted to do my video, and I wanted to share with you my frugal thought for today is about something my husband and I did yesterday. It is a company that came to our home, and it's called PEDDLE, P-E-D-D-L-E, PEDDLE, P-E-D-D-L-E. I have to give credit to my friend Joe, who told me about this. This is a company, or whatever, I guess it's a company, who will come to your home and tow away old cars and pay you in cash for the body of the car, you know, whatever. I have always given my cars to either the Salvation Army, and they've come. I had another car that I forget what happened to that one. That got towed away, and then I have another car that the catalytic converter died about 5 years ago. My husband didn't think it was worth fixing. It's still at my driveway, so that is something that we may have to do. We had such a great experience with PEDDLE. I have to tell you, I do not get paid to talk about this company. I've never spoken to anyone from this company. I heard about this company from my friend Joe. All you do is you put in the model and make of your car, the condition of the car. They ask, like, do all the doors shut? And I will tell you what happened. And then they tell you how much they're going to give you. They came out, and he handed my husband cash. We did have to get a notarized change of title, and we had to remove the tag from the back. But other than that, it was a seamless operation, and they towed away the car. My husband, about 2.5 months ago, was getting out of his car, and there was a car who was passing his car too closely, and he opened the door, and just a little bit, but just the way it nicked my husband's door, it kind of jammed, and we live on a little curve. It kind of jammed the door into the car, and it didn't pull it off of the completely off the car, but the door would not close anymore. And there was significant damage. I guess when it got jammed, it went in, and so there was going to be a lot of body work to this car. This was a car that we called Grandpa's car because it was my husband's father's car, my father-in-law's car. He died, I think, 2014. My mother-in-law actually sold it to my husband at the time. My oldest son was going to be a senior and stayed after school without an after-school bus, so a senior in high school. So he took that car. I thought it was like a 2008. During this process, we found out it was actually a 2000, the year 2000 car. It was an Infiniti 4-door. My husband had taken good care of it. This car drove back and forth to Notre Dame several times. It really didn't have it says, like, do all the doors work? And the answer is no. It really did not have. One of the doors was not working. Also, because you could not shut the door, we didn't realize it, and then you apparently can disengage the battery. The battery had died, so it had a dead battery. So even with all these conditions, I'm trying to think, I think one of the taillights needed to be fixed. I'd say my son Timmy, who put this all together with PEDDLE, P-E-D-D-L-E, I think he maybe spent 6 minutes answering the questions. The hardest part was finding out what year the car was. We just looked it up in the the dashboard thing, whatever that's called, glove compartment. Anyway, we got between I'm going to vaguely give you an estimate of between $500 and $800 in cash. I'm not going to give you the exact amount. Your amount may vary. My husband had not kept collision on this car because it was so old. We had started to put some money into this car. I'd say like maybe like $1,000 or $1,200 every year. I kept justifying it, saying, well, you know, it's less than a car payment, but it was starting to cost us some money. So long story short, once this happened and we were going to have to put lots of money into getting it fixed, I said, let's just donate it. Unfortunately, like I said, we've donated before to the Salvation Army or to the Leukemia Society of America. They will also take away your car. But they want it in better condition because they rehab them and they give them to people who are trying to reclaim their life. And to make a long story short, this year we just decided to try this PEDDLE. I wanted to see what it was, if it was going to be for real. And we could not have been happier. They tell you exactly when they're going to come. They told my husband we're going to be out between 2 and 5 on the 11th. They got here at 4:10. They loaded up the car. They handed my husband cash, and we waved goodbye to the car. It was a great experience. So if you have an older car, again, like I said, mine was 22 years. If you have an older car that we had just been in an accident, it had a door missing. I think apparently they are, my friend Joe, who told me about this, tells me that he thinks that they're taking it to use for the catalytic converter. All I know is that we got X amount of dollars for this car that otherwise I would have had to pay to have towed away. So I'm really thrilled about this. It's definitely worth, as I kept on saying to my husband, because he was suspicious, I said, listen, nothing is written in stone until you sign your name. If they show up and if they try to lowball you on what they had said they were going to give us and they're really not going to give it to us, you walk away and just, you know, we'll figure out something else to do. So I would, if you're in a situation where you have an old beat up car or your car just died or you need to get a new car or you're trying to get rid of an old car or any of those things, try PEDDLE, PEDDLE. Your situation may be 100 times different than mine. I'm just giving you my situation and we were very happy with it. I'm not, like I said, I don't have any connection to PEDDLE whatsoever. I don't want anyone to think I do. I just wanted to share this information with you because I was happy that we had gotten some cash for this beat up 22-year-old car. So enough disclaimers. No warranties, no disclaimers. Thank you so much for watching my channel. I hope you all had a very nice very nice New Year. I will be posting more frequently now that I can speak freely and not having kids walk through and things like that. Thank you so much. This is Leslie. This is a series of Frugal Thoughts, and have a I hope you all had a happy New Year. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.